What's up, guys? So today I'm going to be doing a video on the maintenance cost of owning Project 4Banger. We've had this Jeep since 2014. Got it with 45,000 miles on it. Drove it all the way back from Michigan. And so I just kind of wanted to share with you guys just kind of 8 years, about 65,000 miles, just kind of what kind of maintenance cost it costs to kind of maintain the Jeep. First thing is not necessarily maintenance. I guess you could kind of consider it, but I bought a set of wheels and tires. So these I bought from my neighbor, actually. Were off of his Rubicon. He sold me all 5 wheels and tires for $250, which was really nice of him. I went through the radiator I think at about like 80,000 miles. Just got clogged, overheated. That was $120. And then actually, as of recent, I don't know if you guys saw, but I made a how-to video on how to replace a radiator. Well, something came up and smacked the bottom of the radiator, or the lower radiator hose, and cracked it. So I had to buy another one. So that was another $120. When the Jeep was overheating, I replaced the water pump and the thermostat first to see if that was the issue before I tested the radiator. The water pump was $25, and then the thermostat was $2. Another thing that went on the Jeep was the driver's side sway bar end link that kind of disintegrated and broke. So I replaced that. So next we'll talk oil changes. I've done, based off the mileage, I changed the oil every 5,000 miles ish, so probably 13 times I've changed the oil, so that totals out to be $455. It is freezing out. I think it's probably like 2 degrees right now. Anyway, in the inside, we were having some issues with the blower motor, so we replaced a bunch of parts. Knowing what I know now, I probably wouldn't have been able to better diagnose it. But so anyway, the fan speed switch was $17. Then that didn't fix the problem, so I tested the AC heater switch, which is the one that like controls whether it goes to your feet, the face, defrost, all that. Replaced that. That was $25. Then I replaced the blower motor resistor. That was $7. And then I actually replaced the entire blower motor, which was $45. So I could have saved some money if I would have kind of known, obviously, what I know now. But yeah. So, and then at some point I replaced the idler pulley. That was $14. I probably have, I don't know, my estimate was probably $50 in paint supplies on refinishing the bumpers, the frame, all that kind of stuff, the mirrors, all of that stuff. I would think would be roughly that. I just replaced the O2 sensors. I did the upstream and downstream, and that was $52. Changed the front brake pads. I think it's still on the same stock rotors. Those were fine, but the front pads were $20. The starter went on this. It completely gave out. That was $75. Then we replaced the serpentine belt. That was $10. And then the valve cover gasket on the engine was leaking, so I replaced that. That was $10. So after 8 years and about 65,000 miles of ownership, the total maintenance cost was $1,305. Super easy to work on, which is great, and then obviously pretty reasonable parts, and you have a lot of different parts to choose from if you want to go the super economy route, or you can spend a little bit on higher end stuff. So far we've kind of gone in the middle range, and all those parts have been just fine. So anyway, guys, hopefully this video helps you guys. If you're looking at getting a Jeep, just kind of what it costs to kind of own one. If you take care of your Jeep, do the oil changes, maintain it, it's going to last you a really long time. So anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to get inside because it's freezing cold. So all right, guys, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.